Listen, this is where them niggas die fast. Sell bricks and buy bags. They dodge class, they hit the block and go buy cash. If you try to pass, take my advice, drive fast. Cause my man ain't go escaping when shots blast. You wonder why the cops keep circling, niggas murdering. I ain't never saw him before, tonight we freaking him. Niggas wearing masks like glasses. Niggas got on tank tops and a pair of Reebok classics. Pants to my knees cause the Glock make it slouch. Our cream talk partner, got 3 rocks in my mouth. And roll it when we enter. Niggas freeze up like it's winter. And if a nigga whisper pistols, eat them up for dinner. 17 represent a young like it do something. Now bet you see a nigga outside about 2 something. And we like dressing all black up in my residence. Ain't got on no suits, we ain't tryna nigga be that one more cold than a nigga could know. More money, more calls than a nigga could show. And more ice cheap price than a nigga could score. And hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the blow. We done move more cold than a nigga could know. More money, more calls than a nigga could show. More ice cheap price than a nigga could score. And hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the blow.
Nigga waking up to alley cats and rats. Project bitches that tote gas. Niggas kicking the dope, but the crack is smack back. Little niggas running through the hallways, while other niggas playing ball made a court in the driveway. Things ain't the same where I used to play. It's guns and bras, new cars, neighborhood superstars, hoes smoking cigars. Little one sitting on the car, watching the bus, hollering them people coming when that blue car pull up. I'm tired of catching cuts and bending corners. I got that work, got youngsters on all 4 corners. You got quarters and you got them halves. I got the quarter keys and Fresh got the slabs. 10 a key is the price if you want to break. And if you don't know that nigga, tax the bitch.
Nigga, we done move more cold
Then a nigga could know.
more money, more cars
Then a nigga could show.
and more ice cheap price.
Then a nigga could score.
We hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the floor. We done move more cold
Then a nigga could know.
more money, more
Then a
cars
nigga could show.
and more ice cheap price.
Then a nigga could score.
We hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the floor.
It's the return of the click clack, downtown pistol pack. Y'all remember me from back in the '89 era when killers used to wear mascara and run through the court causing terror. Random riot gun shots, government issued blocks. That's baking soda added with that odor. Now you got crack spots. Niggas went from Huckabuck to frozen cups to catching cups to big old nuts. Shorty, I've been on missions, jacking niggas for barely competitions, sticking guns and buckling backs. Everybody come out your polos and your Zodiacs, but that was back in the days. See niggas that changed their ways, went from snub nose 38 to hand grenades. Now it's a must that niggas bust back when they get cussed at or bust at. 9mm, Glocks, pumps, riot guns, niggas truck
Nigga, we
that.
done sold more cold
Then a nigga could know.
more money, more cars
Then a nigga could show.
more ice cheap price.
Then a nigga could
We
score.
hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the floor. We done sold more cold
Then a nigga could know.
more money, more cars
Then a nigga could show.
more ice cheap price.
Then a nigga could score.
We hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the floor. We done sold more cold
Then a nigga could know.
more money, more
Then
cars
a nigga could show.
more ice cheap price.
Then a nigga could score.
We hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the floor. We done sold more cold
Then a nigga could know.
more money, more cars
Then a nigga could show.
and more ice cheap price.
Then a nigga could score.
We hit blocks with blocks, make them get on the floor. What?
Y'all got to understand, you got this shit on lock, boy. If you ain't making money, you ain't doing what you're supposed to. I understand, nigga kicking the doors for 20-inch Momo. Whatever it take, look at it, and it don't matter. If I get caught up in the struggle, I got to take mine. If you get caught up, you better believe it. There's that iron and get your mind down. Hustling for show, fall. Bling blinging without a doubt. Like new cars and pretty bras and neighborhood superstars. Money, bitches, rags to riches.